Hi, Adam Mcchesney here. Wanted to come on here today and kind of talk about the overview of my entrepreneurial journey. So each and every single week, we'll be adding some value with one of our videos being around being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, and all of the things that you'll see on a daily basis. So we'll talk about a variety of different topics. I'll talk about some lessons that I've learned, some wins that I've had, but more importantly, some of the losses and things that hopefully, if you're able to take something away from it, it will get you to where you want to go at a quicker spot. So back in 2018, as most of you guys know, previously I was in medical device sales for 5 years up until July 2020. So back in 2018, was looking for some ways to create a side hustle, make some money online, and started doing a ton of different research. Was almost going to do some stuff with Amazon drop shipping, eBay reselling, a lot of different things that I was looking into doing, but came across an ad to take a course to learn digital real estate. So basically building websites, ranking them, doing paid ads, etc., and kind of got my feet wet in digital marketing back then, but ultimately never really did anything with that skill set outside of some trial and error stuff. July 2020 is when I went full-time into entrepreneurship, but leading up to that, obviously we all know what happened in March of 2020 with the pandemic, and went from traveling all the time, basically never being able to do much of anything outside of work, to doubling down on a skill set and learning a little bit more about what digital marketing was and what I could actually do with that skill set. So got married at the end of 2019, bought our forever dream home in May of 2020, and really looked at the years ahead in my life and wanted to figure out how I could become my own boss. I knew I always wanted to be my own boss, but I didn't know what that vehicle would be. Luckily, I had this skill set of digital marketing that I just never really put time and effort into, but started to do that and saw the opportunity of what was ahead and decided to put my 2 weeks in, left officially in July of 2020, and became a full-time entrepreneur. Had no idea what was going to end up coming from that. I thought I was obviously prepared for everything that you'll see as an entrepreneur, but of course, I don't know why I thought that, because I had no idea what was coming. But long story short, started to obviously grow and scale my business, started investing in myself, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, started investing in masterminds, networking, etc., and ended up really growing and scaling my company. But it was not really a company at that time. I had basically created a job for myself. So I was almost everything within inside my business. I had some people helping out here and there, but at the end of the day, I was an account manager, project manager. I was doing all the selling, was the business owner, and I was doing a lot of the fulfillment work as well. So, basically went through that transition up until about April of 2021. And that's when I had found out about Hite Digital and the opportunity around franchising that obviously I ended up taking advantage of. But Hite Digital was offering in their franchise model all of the things that I really thought were too good to be true in one package. So the fulfillment all being in-house, 180 full-time team members, the processes and systems, kind of the back-end structure of the business that would then allow for me to be able to grow and scale the way that I have over the past year in some change. So I made that transition effective in June 1st of 2021, and really have never looked back. So I went from basically being everything within inside my business, not being able to take vacation, not being able to step away from my business without feeling like it was all going to burn to the ground, to now I have 5 full-time team members. I have a VP of Hite Digital St. Louis. I have 4 full-time account managers that are working with our clients on a daily basis, working with our internal team to push campaigns forward. So it's been really cool to see the transition over the course of the past year, and I'm excited for what is to come. But what that has really allowed me to do is focus on my zone of genius. I am a visionary through and through. Emily, my VP, is our integrator. She kind of is the glue that holds everything together, but I'm primarily being the business owner and being the visionary. I'm selling and prospecting and doing all of these things that are pushing the business forward versus just kind of doing stuff in the business that isn't a revenue generating activity. On the flip side of that, I also own Auto Glass Repair of STL, which is an auto glass company here in St. Louis that we launched in January of 2021. So going back to 2018, when I was kind of experimenting with different website builds and things like that, we launched an auto glass website that eventually got to the first page of Google and started producing a couple hundred calls a month. So instead of partnering with a local company, decided to just go start the business myself. I have an entire team that runs and operates that company, but we got over 1,000 leads last month. I've learned so much in a short period of time owning that business, even more so than my digital marketing agency, because one, I know how to generate leads, but I don't know the first thing about how to run or install or repair auto glass. So it's been an eye-opening experience to build that from the ground up. But a lot of our clients at Hite Digital are service-based businesses. So it's allowed me to kind of step in their shoes and understand the process of what our clients are going through on a daily basis. So it's really allowed me to become a more well-rounded entrepreneur, a more effective business owner on the digital marketing side. So I'm really glad that we've had that opportunity. A lot of lessons learned, a lot of ups and downs there, as within both companies. But I'm really excited to see where my entrepreneurial journey goes, and really stepping out of my comfort zone with this YouTube channel. Launched a podcast earlier this year, investing in my team, and we're seeing a lot of good things come out of it. So looking forward to each and every single week pouring into a particular topic about entrepreneurship, and appreciate all of your support. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so that way you can get notifications every single time we launch a new video. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.